pull the stream up on YouTube. Make sure the audio sound good. Give me 1 second. All right, sounds clear enough. All right, so Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, El Great Millstone. And shout out to your brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And go to hop right into it. You know what's been trending over the last, day or so. Jill Scott's uh, rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. The national anthem. I'm going to play the clip. I have it queued up here. The brother reposted it. All right, but before I play it, I want to read through something, man. All right, I want to read through something. So this is an article, posted by Deadline. You see the title of it here. Jill Scott changed song lyrics, draw controversy for different reasons because Taylor Swift changed something too. Skip past the Taylor Swift part, blah, blah, blah. She changed something about her song so the nigga that she made it against don't get attacked. And then it says she wrote it when she was young. Now we get to Jill Scott's part. It says she was also a teenager when she rewrote a popular song. In Scott's case, it was the Star Spangled Banner that received a new take. R&B singer and actor Scott blasted America by changing the words to the national anthem, accusing the U.S. oppression against black Americans, right? Keep in mind, she was 19. Scott has been performing this alternate anthem during her tour, but her high-profile performance at the Essence Fest in New Orleans finally drew attention. So apparently she's been singing this for a while now. I had no idea. Actually, when I clicked on it, I had this exact reaction to this comment. Well, I didn't expect this. Because this is the first thing that pop up when you click it. I think she's going to do she had another video that went viral a while ago and she was performing with the microphone. I just leave it at that. You can Google it. Jill Scott microphone, whatever. It should pop up. But then I heard her singing this song, which Lord willing we will play. I thought the same thing. Shit, well, I didn't expect this. Right? It says Scott has been, here we go. This how it starts off. Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't smile on you, colored child? Now, this skips. All right? The song ends with the revised closing line, or the land of the free and the home of the brave, with, and so it changes to this. This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slaves. And this is 100% facts. And we're going to touch precepts on this, man. All right, but the reason I read through that, because I could have easily played the song and you would have heard that, right? The reason I'm reading through this is because, well, let me keep going. Here, it should be coming up soon. Essence, the lifestyle magazine that hosts the festival, wrote on its Twitter account, "Everyone, please rise for the only national anthem we will be recognizing from this day forward. Jill Scott, we thank you." In Scott's case, she wrote the song when she was 19 in Philadelphia. And then she said she hoped that her rendition doesn't divide people. That's crazy, man. When I sing Home of the Slave, that is not intended to divide because division is not what we need, Scott said. When I say that we are in a place that makes us slaves to consumerism, it makes us slaves to social media, makes us slaves to BS lies that don't make no kind of sense, but we follow the stories like suckers, like slaves, to whatever kinds of negativity that doesn't benefit us as a people, as a culture, and society. And this is bullshit. If that song clearly is about the oppression. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no, I accidentally went back. This song is clearly about the oppression of so-called blacks. Which we are the Israelites, man. We're not just a color. There's no nation called black. Okay. There's no nation called black, and this song is about the oppression of so-called blacks, right? And then to say this is only because she still wants her goodies. She don't want to lose her funding, her money, her position. All right, this is a very weak mindset. Okay, this is a very weak mindset. They fucking oppressed us, and we're still oppressed to this day. All right, economic castration is a real thing. Social castration is a real thing. This is starting with the black male, man. All right, systematic racism is a real thing. All right, uh, uh systemized poverty that was placed upon us is a real thing. Anytime so-called black communities got ahead or came up, Esau, which is the biblical name of the so-called white man, he's not white, he's red, and really he has no melanin in his skin, so you can see the blood pigment through his skin. All right, he's cursed with the curse of leprosy. All right, the old leprosy. All right, when you read through Leviticus, you will see all about it. That reddish, whitish skin, which simply is he has no melanin. All right, yeah, this devil, every time we got a hit, make sure he fucked us up, man. All right, but whether it's redlining, whether it's denying loans for business purposes, all right, whether it's literally bombing our communities, all right. Hell, Esau, hey, they flooded our communities. They came in, took over our communities, man. Let's not forget the riots of damn, I forget the year it is, but it happened across the country. It was in the early 1900s, man. Hold on. 1919. 1919. All right. They call it the Red Summer. All right. And they went through well, Wealthy Jake was at, and you can see certain you can see certain pictures of the shit, man. Jake had good ass areas, all right, decent houses, all right, pianos, and for whatever reason, crackers hate when niggas got pianos. Really, they hate to see you thrive, man. And they destroyed us to the point where, I'm not gonna put a video up. You can look into it yourself. And these things are just facts, man. You gotta be a special kind of asshole to try to deny this shit. All right. Well, these heathens can come into the country as immigrants. They get denied business loans. All right, if they was to try to, they present the business model and try to put it in the so-called white neighborhood, denial. But they were given incentives to build their businesses, get the loans, and put them in our neighborhoods, man. While we were being denied loans to build in our neighborhoods, which we have done previously, and we had our own banks and banking systems. Well, even these damn devils was coming to our banks and would get loans, man. Esau didn't like that. Damn, it was another little video I seen recently, man. It's like a week or two ago. How they were taking, our assets and they wasn't releasing them back to you. I wish I could give you more details, but anyway, let me grab this. What's this a rock? Let me type this in. I know it's in Ciroc. I'm gonna do it this way. Hmm. I'm trying to. It's a scripture that. You know what? Is this only searched? Does it not search the apocrypha with it? Hmm. Talks about a gift preferred in judgment. This is a good one. This ain't the one I wanted. This is a common one. Proverbs. That's why I thought it was Sirach. So I'm gonna read this. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. So we're gonna play the clip, man. But you don't sing something that's powerful and then backtrack unless you're worried about losing your gifts, your goodies, which gift means bribery. All right. Proverbs 17:23. A wicked man taketh the gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. So this song is powerful as fuck, man. We're gonna get the precepts on it because it's spiritual. But at the end of the day, she sold out, man. So it's a good song that gets pushed. It shows that we're oppressed clearly. All right, our people, like the magazine said, this is the only national anthem. Stand for this now. All right, you're oppressed, then you should be mad at this devil, not still trying to seek after his fucking goodies. Stop seeking after your lovers, man. All right, here's the clip.
Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the streets that this place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land with sweat and bare hands. But you'll die in this place, and your memory erased. Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
All right, bear with me. Isaiah. I mean, click that. All right, so yeah, man, that's a very powerful song, man. It's very spiritual. The fuck, we're oppressed here, man, and not how she put it. Oh, you just consumer slaves, or no, that's actually that is a form of slavery. But the way she's trying to put it is not like she said. It's not to divide. We just here to do. Look, this is straight up slavery. This is straight up captivity. We've been caught. We're in the land that's not ours. All right, and we're at the fucking bottom. This is complete and utter, just plain slavery. All right, having to go to Esau for the one of all things is indeed part of it. Consumerism is part of that slavery. All right, it says we gotta buy our bread by weight. We drink our water by measure. That is a form of slavery. All right. So yeah, that part is true. But the reason she mentioned it like that, or you gotta follow this social construct and all this and that, how she's trying to put us to downplay the fact that we're supposed to be against this damn devil, man. All right, stop trying to seek after your lovers, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. That's us, man. And it says great boldness. We ain't gonna try to make it PC or yeah, Esau's did this, and did that. Yeah, we're oppressed, but we're not here to divide. No, fuck that. The division is already set. We already fucking divided, man. Only an idiot tries to look past that division and make it seem like it's something that it's not. Because you got a few bucks. You don't think the devil is smart enough to know how to get you to be deceived and even while you're oppressed? You love your fucking lovers, man. While this devil is fucking you up, you still looking after Lamentations 4. This Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. And watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. You still going to Esau for justice and equality? When he's the one that's bringing injustice upon us. You still trying to seek this man's peace? Wisdom of Solomon 5 said we're going to stand in great boldness against this devil, man. All right? They will not help us. They will not save us. They will not relieve us from their oppression. That's crazy to think such. Go beg your oppressor for fucking justice. That's nuts. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Everything they set up, our entire system is built against us. It's a trap. Even what she said in the article is heavy. All right. Now she tried to make it, tried to make it this peace thing, but this whole system is designed against us. All right. The construct of what they call relationships is against us. All right. The whole dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, all that shit breeds whoredoms. That's not part of the Israelite way. All right. The sodomy they promote and push heavy in our community, especially that's not part of the Israelite way. All right. The image that they put up of the Messiah, what they tell you was right and what's wrong, that's not the Israelite way. So that shit does still make you a slave. Now she said it to lessen what the song was about and us being oppressed, but no, it actually just shows that we are indeed simply slaves and oppressed on every side, man. Socially, economically, physically, and literally, man. We are today in the land of our captivity, man. It's Baruch. I think it's the third chapter. I always do this, huh? Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. We're talked down upon with the butt of everybody jokes. All right? We're the shame of the world, man. And keep in mind who taught you these things. All right? Busy Bone or Lazy Bone, whichever one of it was, is on record making it known that there was a meeting All right, for rap culture to be based around gangster shit and drug shit and whoredoms. Niggers was created in a lab by Esau Edom, man. All right, this low level niggatry that we see, this is created by the so-called white man. And to be subject to payments. So yeah, that consumerism is part of it. We got to go to Esau for the one of all things. We're not able to be self-sufficient. You can't just the average so-called Jake Israelite doesn't have farmland, doesn't have gardens. And then even for that, you have to go get permits and shit. You got to go to Esau to even be approved of those things, man. You can't even collect rainwater. You can't in certain states and cities. You can't even have a garden in your own yard. You can't even get chickens without permission. All right, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed, Salakia, which departed from Yahweh our power. So, yes, we are 100% still slaves. All right, we're 100% still captives. We're in captivity, man. All right, this is not our fucking land. We were stolen, brought here. Our heritage completely hidden from us. All right, and to even leave, you got to get permission. And then, depending on where you go, for one, you can't go back to your homeland. But you have to get permission to be a permanent citizen to wherever the fuck you go, which still wouldn't be your nation, man. Or if you do like Ben Ami and them did, you go back to Israel. You still ruled over by fucking heathens, man. You got to join their army. And they put you on the outskirts of the actual country, man, by the fucking nuclear silos. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, cursed thou be in the field. And in the Gospels, Yahweh shall break down the field means the world, man. So we are simply oppressed, man. All right, slaves, and they hunt our steps. They do what the hell they want to do to Jake. You got the fucking cop in Mississippi that sexually assaulted these men, man, with dildo, all type of shit. Look it up. Type in cops dildo Mississippi. Hey, the brother posted Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Exactly. Hey, like it says in the curses, you shall only be oppressed. All right, and she was singing her ass off too. Bitch, you know we oppressed. You can't lighten it because you don't want to offend. She tried to throw a little light in the situation so she don't offend her overseers. No, fuck that. All that shit is heavy, man. They lied to us, tell us we fucking Africans, a whole damn continent. Tell us we black, just the color. Tell us we Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. Names placed upon us by the motherfuckers that conquered us, man. Because yes, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we are the Israelites, man. All right, we are the chosen of the Bible, man. We are the 12 tribes. Back in Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. The home of the slave. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So this is why we're bold, man. Because our Lord is coming to redeem us. Our Lord has given us the gift of faith to know that we won't be stuck in hell. All right? And the nations will see us be raised up, man. The nations will know that we are only at the bottom. We're only in captivity because we sinned against the Lord. This is not the final destination, man. This is not the end of manifest destiny. There's the second part to it. So yes, you was right, Esau. It was manifest destiny. It was your chosen journey, all right? To come and conquer the natives, to enslave us, to fuck up the so-called Mexicans, to fuck up the Taino Indians, so-called Puerto Ricans, to gain control over South America, to set up your Panama Canal and get your international trade going. All right, this is all part of your destiny, man. But the second part of it is Israel will be raised back up, and you will go into slavery. Salakia. Had to take a sip of that hibiscus tea, man. All right. Um, back in Baruch. Oh yeah, let me get this. I don't want to forget. Yeah, I think this is what it says. Ezekiel. Hmm. This is Baruch. I mean, no, back in Wisdom of Solomon 5:3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. Like, damn, this is who we made the butt of our jokes. We called them every name under the sun. All right, treated them like shit, despised them. All right, called them welfare babies. When the biggest recipients of welfare are so-called white people, man. Starting with the state of Israel, man. How about that? Look at all the fucking billions they send to Israel yearly. Fucking assholes. And then in America, the biggest recipients are still, crackers. Nevertheless, we fools account his life madness and his end to be without honor. They thought we was nothing. They thought the Lord wasn't with us. How was he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. So everything you built has been contrary to the Lord. You have not known the way of the Lord. You thought you were going to keep your feet on our necks, man, and treat us how you want to. Teach us whatever the hell you want to teach us, man, and make us live according to your way, man. Nah, the Lord is changing that. What hath pride profited us, or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us? Yeah, you're going to lose all your goodies, man. All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. This is James 5. This is why the economy is going to tank. See, Esau thinks that he's going to go ahead and go to the next level, go digital, get full control. Meanwhile, his economy's tanking with his destruction. Because when this shit go digital, they start putting that chip in people, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. James 5:1. Oh, go to now, you rich men. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. All right, so the fall of the dollar, all right, well, they already took the gold and silver away. So they've been on borrowed time for a long time now, man. All right, they took the gold and silver away, and they deceived the nations to accept fiat currency. Now their fiat is crashing. What's left? Hey, that's fire is left, man. Fire is left. World War III. All right, World War III. Nuclear destruction. The crash of the dollar and everything switching again is the sign of the end. Okay? Because now they're coming with that mark of the beast, which you can't buy yourself without it, which is the end time prophecy, man. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. They took all the gold, they got all the silver. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. This she was singing, she was crying her fucking heart out in this song when she was singing this, man. All right, you have not and you cannot pay us back for what you've done to us in the times of the shackle, because we're still in slavery. But the times we had the physical chains on us to now, you can't pay us back for that, man. And you're not trying to. Cost of living is fucking skyrocketing, and wages ain't. You still to this day, you getting fat checks, man, while we're at the fucking bottom, working in your factories, catching fucking cancer from the chemicals that you gotta use in these factories to make products that people are gonna use in their everyday fucking life. You gotta wear hazmat suits dealing with this shit. And then you drinking your damn water out of it. Eating your food out of the damn container. This man is the fucking devil, man. He got to pay. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, which Sabaoth means armies. So the Lord hears us complaining and sighing and crying about this oppression, man. All right, but he won't leave us here. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Even why she made that little disclaimer to try to lighten the point of the song, which is us being oppressed. All right? Our people don't resist this devil, man. They all for it. They still trying to find a way to fit in. Even when they complain, they trying to find a way to fit in, man. It's all good though, man. The Lord got us. Ecclesiastes 5 and 8. If thou seest the oppression of the poor, and violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, marvel not at the matter, for he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they. So the Lord sees all this, man. He sees how they just fuck us over, man. All right? And it's being revealed more and more that everything this devil has set up has been a scam. From the housing market, and then motherfuckers say, well, what about renting? Another scam. Now you living in somebody else's shit, and we're complete and utter slaves in this fucking land. There is no winning here. Even if you're the token blackie, you're oppressed. That's why Kanye is be having meltdowns, speaking against these devils. Because he's still getting fucked over. He still was in the back of that limousine having to hold a plate for some holding a plate so his might eat out his fucking hands. He can't raise his daughter the way he wants to raise her. He just got to deal. No matter what, hey, we're oppressed, man. You can't escape these curses. You can be a billionaire and this devil is still over your ass, man. You still got to follow his ways. You just a house nigga then. That's what that is. You a house nigga. All right. Or you his best fighter. So you get the drink, and the opponent will lick your pole. Well, like that was from Django, man. The Mandingo fighters, man. You got a little goodies. What was I at? Oh yeah, cause what you said at the end of the song. Oh yeah, you gotta pay for this.
But you'll die in this place, and your memory reigns
this is a great precept. Right on point. Isaiah 52 and 10. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power. So the world is going to see that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has chosen the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. Oh, this is good too. Yahweh Shai body opposed to Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. All right? And that's what she did with this article. You made this powerful song and then tried to lighten the meaning of it. But you can't. Even by saying what you said, it still shows we fucking slaves and have to follow whatever this devil tells us and gives us, man. Nothing you can fucking do about it. That's the very definition of being captured. You just fucking stuck. But that's cool. The Lord got us, man. Like we just read in Isaiah 52. The world is going to see us be delivered, man. All right? The world will see it. Oh, yeah, I did want to get to it.
Oh, say, does this truth hold any weight? This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
Yep. This is Jeremiah 50:33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah, were oppressed together. Northern and southern kingdom, we in this bitch together suffering. All right, which the southern kingdom is, so-called, Negroes, Haitians, Jamaicans. Northern kingdom are the natives. All right, the Latinos, Central and South Americans, Dominicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, right? We oppressed here together, man. All right. Strange fruit wasn't just a big thing with so-called Negroes, man. Hey, lynchings was big amongst the the Latinos as well. All right. The Latinos was also working on sugar plantations and shit, man. This man is truly the devil. Hey, we weren't the only ones put on ships. A common story everybody knows, Pocahontas. And look, she was stolen and shipped over to the other side of the world. And they was doing that. They was shipping natives and the men and women on this side of the world over there, man. The triangular slave trade went both ways. Bringing them in, bringing them out. And all that took Slakia. And all that took them captives, held them fast. They refused to let them go. The home of the slave, man. We're yet today in the land of our captivity. Don't even know where the hell to go. All right? Don't even know where the hell to go, man. Well, Mexicans got their own land. You fucking nut. People love to say Mexicans got their own land. Their land has been conquered. Mexico ran up to fucking Canada. And then you got these damn Spaniards that's running Mexico. Oppressed just like us, man. South America. Hey, Esau come down there, whatever resource you got, he set up his shit so he can control it and control you, man. Oppressed. All right? Oppressed. This is not their land either. This is not their rest. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. Hey, that's why you got so many damn migrants. Esau done set up this damn drug trade and he controls it completely 100%. And they down there getting fucked up thanks to Esau, man. Look at Brazil. What they hosted was the Olympics a few years back down there, and they built that wall to keep the poor side separated from where they want to have the damn Olympics at, man. Oppressed. For that matter, Jamaicans supposedly got their own land too. But you got what? You got your tourist attractions, and then you got the rest of the damn country, which is fucking poor as shit. Oppressed. By who? Esau Edom, man. Just like Rome ruled from Western Europe all the way over to what they call Eurasia, man. Because you're not in the mainland of Rome, does that not mean you're not under the thumb of Rome? It's the same thing, man. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Stuck. All right? Like she said. Let her sing that shit again.
This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
All right? Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The home of the slave, we still captured here, man. In fact, for that matter, emancipation, we look up the etymology, it means the transfer of ownership. The thing is, when you do some research on this shit, it's crazy, right? The reason they had to, this is why they were forced, all right, to let slaves so-called free, which they didn't. What happened is, basically, if slavery the way it was, because we're still slaves, if the blueprint of slavery stayed the same, there would have been Esau Edom would have been too oppressed themselves early on, because why would a factory? This is the boom of the industrial age. Why would a factory pay this damn cracker? We can get a free nigga to do everything. But that wouldn't have been good for the image of his own people. So they had to do that, man. So they emancipated us. We went from being slaves under private ownership, under ownership of the citizens, all right, to industrial slaves. Let's call it that, industrial slaves. And it's the same thing. Look, when your master had to provide food, drink, shelter for you, same thing. So they give you your fucking fiat, and you give them the fiat right back for the one of all things, slavery. You have nothing, and you love it. You own nothing, and you love it. Your car, you can't even put it on the road without going to them for a license plate, a sticker. Your house, if you have one, you pay property tax on it because you don't own it. You don't own the land. You buy a house that's supposedly yours. You can't even collect the damn rainwater that comes down from God because you're a fucking slave. You got a nice backyard. You can't have chickens on your own land because you're a fucking slave. You want to go fish and hunt in a lot of cities and states, you got to go to them for permission because you're a fucking slave. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their corpses, they stumble upon their corpses. So hey, there like we said, man, manifest destination part two, man. Manifest destiny part two. So yeah, they took us down, they conquered us, they lied, they oppressed us, they had niggas believing in Jesus Christ, believing in Allah, all this bullshit, man. We but hey, what's coming to them? These are war vehicles. America will be invaded. The Lord will judge this place for what they've done and are doing unto us, man. What did I already read? Yeah, okay. This Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, which bring again means to deliver us from captivity. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So we're scattered. All right, we're scattered. The main place of the destruction is going to be America and the valley of Jehoshaphat. But Israel is scattered abroad. All right, and they have cast lots for my people, auction blocks. All right, they have given a boy for an harlot. They traded our young boys for just women. And not only that, scripture is manifold. They actually put our boys into harlotry, man. Goodbye, Uncle Tom shows it. All right. Esau was a freak, man. He was laying with the young boys. It was a recent slave movie. They got drunk. It was around Christmas time. Was it Django? It could have been Django. It was a recent one, man. But it was around the Christmas time. The one, the slave masters had company over. The one cracker got drunk. The other ones wanted to have a woman. That one wanted to deal with the man. The dude, I think he ran off and got himself killed. Or he killed himself. He wasn't going. No, it was Birth of a Nation. It was Birth of a Nation. Esau likes to deal with the boys, man. And sold a girl for wine. They traded our young women for wine that they might drink. Yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. You can't repay the Lord for what you've done to his children. So you Africans, you Arabs, because who lives in Palestine now, man? All right, Arabs. Now originally, the Philistines are the original Palestinians. That's what this word goes back to. But Hamites and Arabs fucked us over, man. All right, gave us over to this devil. So you're going to pay too. Because you have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. Unto the Grecians, right? It's Amos 1:9. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant. So we didn't get sold to the original Greeks. It wasn't Japhet. We got sold to Edom, who took over the land of the Greeks and called themselves Grecians, man. You can read about that starting the book of the first Maccabees. You can trace Alexander the Great bloodline, who was called a Macedonian. Or you can trace his bloodline back to Agag. to Agag. But hold on, before Agag, I'm skipping. I'm skipping somebody. Give me 1 second. Haman. Back to Haman. Back to Agag. All right. So those are the Edomites, man, not the actual Japhites. The so-called white man is not Japhet. He is Edom. All right. Well, while I'm here, verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I would not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. Even when they so-called let us go, it has been one big, just a double boots on our neck, man. He kept his wrath forever. All right, just completely oppressed us to this day. Back in Joel 3:6, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold into the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Well, we on the other side of the world. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. So you're going to get paid back for what you've done, man. You've given us the sword, you're going to receive the sword. You put us in captivity, you're going to get captivity. So this ain't the end all be all, man. Esau, you got a lot to pay for. And really, the point was made. It was more precepts, but that's really enough said, man. Well, yet today the land of our captivity, but the Lord will deliver us, man. All right? Yeah, so with that, hopefully it's edifying. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles that was a great millstone. And South Asian brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity.